Okay, moving into the interior. The dashboard looks like it's been recovered. It looks really clean. I mean, there's no tears or rips or anything on it, no cracks, because it looks like it's been reupholstered. But they did a really good job on this. In the glove box, the light actually turns on when you open and close the glove box. Like I said, all the lighting in here worked fine. I put new bushings inside the tunnel down here. So this is a lot tighter. It was really wobbly and bouncing everywhere. Hard to get it into gears, but now, boy, it just shifts really beautifully in all gears. Look at this. Cruise control. Yep, this car comes equipped with cruise controls. That did work a few times when I was up and down the freeway. But there's a computer module. I got some pictures of it that I'll show you. I believe it needs to replace, or something in the rear. I just kind of left that alone. The wiper switches are right here. Horn, everything works, like I said, electrical wise. The fan blows there. Geez, I wish I can just jump into the rear seat here. There's some rips right there in the back, so this car is going to need reupholstered. I mean, it's all here. I've driven it just like you see in here. Look, there's a rip right here on the back where that fold down, which is fine. You know, it's has a little patina look to it, I guess. Kind of showing its age, and it looks good when I do the shows. All the lights, these are here when you open the doors on both sides, they both work fine. You have your sun visors. I do not have those clips, so I don't know, $10–20. You probably pick them up while you're shopping on eBay on this. Pick them up, put those on there for $76. But other than that, you can see a little tear. You can probably glue that back on. But it shows pretty good. Here, let me see if I can. The door panels look all right. You can see some little cracks here and there. The driver's side, you can. There's another one right here. I don't know if you can focus on, but it's very minimal. Now over here on the driver's side, I want to lift this carpet up so you can see the floor. That is very clean. Even the floor mats, I believe these are original, but they're very clean. Normally it's always ripped up in that area where your foot is, but because the Porsche cover's there, they could protect and take care of these. But yeah, these are probably original. Yeah, you can see how these are really good quality. But look at the floor, the whole floor all around the car like this. It almost looks like, I believe there's undercoat. Very clean, no rust. Nice, solid, as they say, California car. This switch that you're seeing here on the left, get this back. I have this switch installed just to turn on my fan up front on that right front fender for the oil coolers. Once the temperature, you know, when it gets up to 210 or just over 210, I go ahead and I just flick it on, especially in traffic, so to keep the engine running cool. Especially here in California, the weather here today is like 100, just over 100 degrees, so it's hot out there. Okay, let me go ahead and start the car. Like I said, we just opened the garage. It's cold, so but it always starts first thing. It could be the coldest weather out there, and it'll start up. So I have faith, and I'll show you when it starts. It's cold, just like I mentioned. Gas gauge works, oil temperature where it should be. All gauges work. The time, it's the time right now, Sunday afternoon. Give a little gas here. You can see the tachometer works. Everything's fine. I'm going to pull the car out. We can go over what things I purchased in the motor to get it started. Why did I turn it off? I don't know. Anyways, let me turn it back on. Doors opening and closed. Solid, and the gaps look good on both sides. So we'll come over here. Even the gaps here on the trunk lid. On the back door. There. Nice and solid. Nice and solid doors. Okay, so here's only see the gaps here on the trunk. Those look good also on both sides. Okay. It's fairly straight. Down on both sides. All electric mirrors, both work. Both mirrors work fine. You can see that everything's pretty straight. Just a little ripple on this side of it. Okay, a quick walk around so you can see the paint job. It really matters. Hopefully you can see it. I'm just going to kind of walk around. Hopefully you get the reflections. Poor body work. But like I said, from 10, 20 feet away, it looks great. And if I'm cruising down the freeway, I get thumbs up. Here's probably the worst part of it. They did not know how to paint metallic. I mean, the whole thing is clear coated. It's like they spot in the top looks different color. It looks like kind of blotchy here and there. You can see how it's all choppy right over the fender. I don't know, hopefully it comes up. But they did not wet sand it properly before they painted it. But all in all, I get a lot of people saying it looks good. Maybe I'm just meticulous and picky. There was a tail on this car at one time that was removed. So there's some holes on the deck lid. All the lights working for the license plates. I'm not sure if you can see it, but there's the oil cooler right up underneath there, and it's complete. There's a fan that's pulling on this part where the wheel is, and a push on the inside part of it. The hood shocks hold the hood quite well. All the material is clean. There's no rips in it. It's really nice. The buttons. There's a couple buttons. Oh, you also get the tools that came with the car. The tow, take the lug nuts out. A rear pulley. So just everything in general there. And of course, safety features. You got yourself your jack stand and spare tire. You can see for the AC, that's all there. I mentioned before, this is an AC car, so I don't know if that pulls up, but you can see there, everything looks nice. If anything, it's just surface rust on that panel down below. Like I say, this is it's always been a California clean car. Looks like there's a little surface rust on this. It's fine. Everything underneath there. Alright, now I want to show you my seats and why I have these covers that I just purchased at like Pep Boys or AutoZone. I forgot where I got them. But the seat is complete, but they definitely need an upholsterer. Look at that. They're all here. I mean, whether they have a small rip or a huge rip like this, you're going to replace all the material anyways. At the lumbar, the rear, there's a button up here so you can get into the rear. This also works, bringing the seat forward. The back part of it is okay. The other seat is ripped also, not as bad. I wouldn't even seen that together. I just on the reupholster the whole thing, as well as everything else. So that's why I have the seat covers on there. You can put some sheepskin seat covers on there, and I think that would look really cool too. So I want to run that by you. Another thing that I forgot is I mentioned new tires. I do not have probably 200 miles on these. You can still see the little nibs on these. These are like brand new front and rear Yokohama tires. You can see them real clean over here. And then here's the fan. Hopefully you can guys see that underneath there. There it is. That's the fan outside by the tire. When I turn left really sharp, it does rub. No need to turn that sharp. This is the pull fan. There's another fan on the other side of the oil cooler down below in that area that is pushing. So sucking up the air and keeping the oil cooler really cold. The back tires also are very a lot of tread. Let's see if I can get on the other side. Maybe over here. You guys see that? Hopefully I get it.